Hello, my little peepers, and welcome to an episode of What's New in Shalene's Neck of the Woods. So, today is Marker Monday. We are going to continue working out of this book. Let's see, can you see that? Okay, and I am trying to remember where I left off on this. Is this right? Looks like the same color. I forgot what I was doing. Not good, not good, not good. I left out this marker because I was working with it. So yesterday, which was Sunday, I didn't do anything. I vegged out. I slept in. Well, I tried to sleep in, but my naughty dog kept waking me up because she wanted to be fed. They're used to being fed at 7 in the morning, and usually when Scott gets up at 6:30 on Sundays, he will put her in her crate so she won't bother me. Well, he didn't, and she bothered me. Excuse me. And then Rascal, who weighs like 25 pounds, would come in and lay on me, and then he would take turns between him, Molly, and Pearl of laying on me, trying to wake me up so that I would get up and feed them, because they are brats like that. So I did end up getting up, I think, at 8:30. And then what else did I do all day? I don't remember. I did not color. Did I color? No, I did not color. I watched 3 movies. I'm looking over at my pile of stuff I've colored. What did I do while I watched the movies? I did something while I was watching the movies. Maybe I was just vegging out. Sometimes I color when I watch movies. But I think yesterday was just sitting there. Yeah, I did. I just sat there. So I remember reclining in my recliner and just sitting and watching movies. I watched Vampire Academy. I had read the book, but I read the book like 2 years ago, so I'm not sure how well it followed the book. I watched The Preacher's Sin, which was a Lifetime movie. And I watched, what was the other movie I watched? Let me look. Oh, Stolen Daughter. That was also a Lifetime movie. All of them were on my DVR. So I'm trying to get the movies watched on my DVR, and I try to watch 2 episodes a day of General Hospital to get caught up. I watch more on a day that Amber's told there's no work. So if during the week, I will watch more to get caught up. So I'm now towards the end of November of last year. I know, I should just erase them all and start from now, but no, I'll get there eventually. So I have some funny story to tell you today. So I had to babysit, and both boys were up early. Carson, of course, can come out of his room early, so I think he was in the living room like between 7 and 7:30, and he wanted TV on, and I said, nope, a little too early for me to have the TV on. I watched YouTube videos all day because I had a bunch to get caught up on, and I did watch some of Dee Dee this morning. I watched her for maybe an hour. She was into doing the planners, and I'm not into all that. So if she ended up coloring, I forgot to go and check. I usually go back in after 2 hours and see where she's at, if she's coloring it all. But I totally forgot. And then my husband called and wanted to know if I had lunch with me, and I said, well, I brought the leftover roast beef from last week. I said, but I think that was from Tuesday and it's probably no good. So he brought me a salad and a he brought me a Dr. Pepper, and I said, well, I'm trying not to have the sugars, and he said, but I don't like you drinking the diet, it has too much crap in it. But he ended up running to the store down the road and got me a Diet Dr. Pepper. I told him he didn't have to, I would drink the regular. Daenerys, go lay down. You hit this table, I'm going to be mad at you. So I fed the little boys their breakfast this morning. And Blake likes to go down the hall and go into Carson's room and play in there, which is fine. He crawls up on Carson's bed. It's low because Carson's small. It's only 3, so he has a bed low to the ground. And Blake likes to sit on there, and he bounces on his butt. And he likes to take toys up there, so I let him, and I leave them be. You know, I'll check on them every once in a while, and I could hear all this commotion going on with the blocks. And I've told Carson several times Blake can have a couple blocks up on the bed. But no, Carson decided to dump all the blocks out. So they had trashed his room, so we had to go clean that. And while we got all the blocks back in their bin, Blake jumped in the bin and knocked all the blocks back out. Which pissed off Carson, because we had already just cleaned it. So we go and clean it again. I give Blake a few blocks. He goes back up on the bed. And he plays. So he played in there for a little bit. Then I had him come out. And said, okay, it's lunchtime for Blake, because he's starting to get a little cranky. It was going on 11, and Blake goes down for a nap anytime between 11 and 12. Both Amber and I try to push it to 12. I have all the lights turned on in this room, so hopefully it's bright enough for you to see what I'm doing. Anyways, Amber and I try to push his nap times to 12. Just makes the afternoon go quicker. So Carson he played outside for a little bit. I kept watching some more videos. Then he came in and he decided he wanted to rest on the couch with the TV on, and I said okay, and figured, well, he's being quiet and doing that, I'll just keep watching videos. So I'm caught up on videos, well, from yesterday and today. And then it started getting really warm. Oh, and no, I'm not even telling you the funny parts. Earlier, I think it happened right after I put Blake down for his nap. Carson was supposed to be either in the bathroom or in his bedroom. I don't know. I told him he had to be quiet because Blake was sleeping. I could hear him kind of crying, but he wasn't screaming. He's just kind of crying a little bit, which he does that sometimes if a toy's not going his way, so I didn't think much of it. But it had been going on for like 5 minutes, so I thought, well, I better go and investigate. Oh, where is he? He's in Dylan and Amber's bedroom, stuck under their bed. Yep, he decided to crawl under their bed, got halfway under it, and couldn't get his head back out from under the bed because their bed frame sits really, really low to the ground. So, it was too funny. And I said, Carson, what are you doing? He says, I'm stuck, Mima. I said, well, turn your head so you can get out. And he says, I can't. I says, well, you crawled in under there. How'd you get under there? You got to twist your head again so it's sideways. And it wasn't working. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to have to pick up the bed frame. I says, and as soon as I tell you to hurry up, that means you better hurry up and get out from under there so I don't drop it back on you. And he says, okay. So I didn't know how heavy this bed was going to be. So and thankfully he's like towards the side of the bed, so I don't have to lift up a lot. So I got a hold of the bed frame really good, and I lifted. I said, hurry up and get out. And he hurried up and got out. And I looked at him and I said, what were you doing? And he says, I don't know. Really, Carson, you don't know what you were doing? So not too long before, earlier, before that had happened, Carson and I could hear the kitten crying. I'm like, why is she crying? Where is she? And Carson says, I don't know. I'm like, well, maybe Dylan and Amber's door got closed and she's in there. So I go down the hall. She's not in Carson's room. She's not in the bathroom. She's not in Dylan and Amber's room. Their door was open. The closet door is open. So I'm like, where is this kitten? I can still... Daenerys, stop it. I could hear this kitten crying. She had followed me into Blake's bedroom. Hold on a second. The dog needs some water. She's coughing. We'll get something to drink. So, she must have followed me in Blake's bedroom when I put him down for a nap. So she was locked up in his room. So I let her out. So about 2:30 I look over and Carson's sound asleep. Blake is still sleeping. And all of a sudden it got really hot in their house. And it made me tired. So I turned off the computer and I laid down to take a nap. And I'm just about sound asleep and I can hear the kitten crying again. I'm like, seriously? Now I know she's not in Blake's room. And she can't be in Dylan and Amber's because they have a pillow that we keep in the doorway so it doesn't close all the way so the cats can go in. That was still in the doorway. Bathroom door is open. Carson's bedroom door is open. Where is she? So I go back in the living room. I can hear her better in there. So I bet you she got underneath the kitchen sink. So I open up the cabinet to the kitchen sink. No kitten. I can still hear her crying. I open up another cupboard to the left of the sink, and there she is, these big eyes looking at me like, well, it's about time. Like, stop getting into places where you can't get out. She knows how to open up a bottom drawer, and then she can walk all the way through to the cabinets. Well, I must have been in the kitchen and saw the drawer open and I closed it. And then she couldn't get out. Oh, silly cat. Then they have one cat that doesn't leave me alone. she's a tortie. So several times the past couple weeks I have gone to use the bathroom, and I've noticed in the toilet is some litter and water and litter on the toilet seat. And I kept blaming Carson. Carson, what are you doing? Carson, why do you keep getting in the litter box? Carson, you gotta stop playing in the litter box. And he'd keep telling me, I don't know. So today I go in to use the bathroom, and sitting on the toilet seat is the tortoise cat with the litter all over. Her paws are all wet. So it isn't Carson that's been doing that. It's been her. So I told Amber, and Amber says, yeah, she likes to drink out of the toilet. And I'm like, that's just disgusting. We're going to have to keep that toilet seat closed, the toilet lid. I was wondering why sometimes she goes to jump in my lap and her paws are wet. I thought maybe she was just drinking water in her little bowl. So, yep, peanut gallery at their house. So I got ready to leave their house today, and Carson said, wait, I need a hug and a kiss. So I gave him a hug and a kiss. Blake usually could care less if I leave because his mom is home. So I walk out the door and Blake starts crying. Silly boy. Oh, and in case you didn't watch this last week, we are using the Crayola Super Tips 50 count washable markers. So I hope everybody had a really good weekend. Shadow Hunters is on in a couple minutes, but I forgot to watch last week's. It was DVR'd. So I'll probably watch them both tomorrow. Although I'm watching something else tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'll watch last week's when I'm done here with the video. So Dylan had gotten home when I was leaving, and I told him, I'm not hanging out with you tonight. It's too hot, and I don't have food in the house. I need to go grocery shopping. I said, if you need someone to sit with you because he hates being alone, I said, call your brother, because he told me he was going to be home all night. I just told him to make sure that he was home when I came home from grocery shopping so he could unload the car. So, about half an hour, I thought I heard Justin leave the house, but he didn't say anything to me. I'm like, well, maybe he didn't leave. So I get a text message from him. I'm at Dylan's. Like, really? You had to text me that? You couldn't tell me when you left the house? So I'm doing a bunch of buddy colors for August. I'm pretty much booked up. So I can't wait to start those. And then in August I will be having a big announcement for a Halloween color along. And yes, I am going to be telling you early because the book that was chosen, I want people to be able to buy the book in advance, and it might be one of those that's like $15 to $20. So if you really want in on it, I figured it would give people enough time to like put $2 a week aside to get the coloring book. So be on the lookout for that announcement, and there will be 5 of us doing it. And it will be similar to what the Christmas in July was like. I don't think I put a paper in between this. No, I did not. Where's my paper? So, if none of you know, Halloween is my favorite. I absolutely love Halloween. I love seeing the kids dressed up. I like to dress up. I was the only one that dressed up every year at work. That's just me. That's how I am. So, yeah. I really need to get something to put these markers in. So yeah, look out for that. I gotta make another video tonight of actually 2. One will be everything that I either bought or received in the mail last week of coloring supplies, coloring books. And then today's the last day of the month, so I will show you everything that I finished this month. Yes, I got quiet. So I had stopped and got groceries. I still had fruit in the house. And it's supposed to be hot. So I stopped at the deli and I got a pound of ham salad for sandwiches and rotisserie chicken salad for sandwiches. And I bought packages of like stew meat that I can put in the crock pot with some seasonings and pour that over rice this week. I got some pork chops that I can put in the crock pot. And I eat brown rice, so it's better for me than the white rice. And as usual, Tops is busy, which is the name of the grocery store. I do not like this grocery store, but it's right in our town. And in this heat, and I was tired, I did not want to drive to Wegmans, which is like 20-25 minutes. So, Tops usually only has one register open, no matter what time of the day or what day of the week. It's ridiculous. Today they had two, and there was still a line of people. I heard somebody say a third one had opened, which is very unusual. Any of you have this coloring book? And do any of you have these markers, and do you like them or not like them? They seem to be okay. I gotta check to see how many minutes I've been recording. 35. We're supposed to be getting chances of rain or thunderstorms, and it showed rain or storms every day this week. Anywhere from 30% chance to 60% chance. It did not rain today. I thought it was going to. It got dark a little bit for a short period of time, but it never did rain. Can't believe tomorrow is August 1st already. Which is when you'll be able to see this, because I won't upload it until the morning. Yeah. Nothing else new in this neck of the woods today. I have been learning about bullet journaling. I don't know if any of you do that. And I was going to, because I bought some composition books, and I'm going, you know what? I don't need to do it that way. I already buy a planner for the whole year, and I bought it with blank pages between each month. So I have enough pages that I can do the journaling, bullet journaling in that. So tonight I also want to set that up for August. As in November, I'll buy a new planner for next year. I have them custom made through plumpaper.com. I think that's the name of it. I've always bought the monthly calendars because I mark in there if there's a new episode of a show I watch, or if there's any movies that I want to watch or DVR, I always write them. So I'm gonna use it for my coloring. I used to use it, well, I've used it for my books too, you know, if I would write down in there what I read that month, and then the rating I gave it, and I also would write down what books I bought that month. So this month I started writing in it when I finished a coloring on a certain page. I have a couple different folders, one for coloring, one for The Sims, one for my books, but I don't really need to do that. I can actually put everything all in one planner. So that's my goal. Is to set that up for next month. Is this one that I got this year. I had it so it had a fitness tracker and a place to keep track of how many glasses of water a day I drink, and I never write in it for that. So I'm not doing that next year. And a cleaning schedule. That yeah. You'll have to go around that way. Okay. Just set them there. Watch out. So I'm trying to figure out if I should finish this on my own, off camera, or finish it, or try to finish it at least next Monday. Daenerys, get away. Pearl, stop pushing on the tripod. Daenerys, leave her alone. That's why she's pushing on it. You two need to stop picking on each other. Pearl, leave the tripod alone. Ian has Oliver, and I have my cats. So I need to make a list of like all my coloring supplies, what I have of different brands of pencils, markers, pastels, watercolors. And I just scribbled out of the lines. There's that. I think I'm going to do these in blue. And I think I'm going to do the border in yellow and orange. And you know what I need to get is a color wheel. I've been seeing colorists using it, and I'm like, that's a really neat idea. I thought I had one, but I probably threw it out thinking I would never use it. Okay, what time are we at now? 47 minutes. So yellow and orange. For the border. Now, I am asking all of you your opinion for the month of August. Do you want me to continue doing like Marker Monday, Budget Friendly Tuesday, Watercolor Wednesday, Flip Through Thursdays, or would you rather see me color my buddy colors? I have all kinds going on. I actually love doing the buddy colors. And while we're buddy coloring, you can private message with me on Facebook. We don't have to be friends on Facebook in order to do that, because I don't have a lot of coloring people as my friend on Facebook, just in the groups. But I do private message with quite a few of them, or I should say quite a few of you, my little peepers. And I am going to say goodbye now. This is what we have done so far. Can you see it? Can't tell. Okay. There. So I'm doing orange and yellow through here, and then this will be done in blue. And then this will be orange and yellow here. So I gotta go around the border and then do this in blue. So I might not do this on camera. I'm not sure. You guys let me know if you want me to continue this or if you want to see me color on my buddy colors. Let me know what you all think. It's up to you what you want to see. I do my channel for all of you, because without you, I would not be doing this. So, yeah, please let me know your thoughts. And I will all talk to you tomorrow for another episode of What's New in Shalene's Neck of the Woods. And I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.